Hey everyone, Kane here, and in this one we're gonna talk about dual tower and climbing. So, my current score is under 4,300. It's because the last few matches that I have done, I just got knocked down from where I was. I even think I went down 150 points at one point. Let's see. So I went from let's see 4,371 to pretty much 150 points less or 130 points less. And after that I tried climbing again, and then I got smashed down once more by the very end, and this fight was pretty close. So, what's happening in dual towers? So the previous dual towers, people were climbing a little bit earlier than this one, so the rewards were faster acquired by quite a few of them, and now people got bored of even the current rewards, and not many of them are climbing. And pretty much what you're gonna have is quite a lot of people are still stuck in the lower tiers because they're too lazy to fight in the dual tower and raise up, because quite a lot of people are doing the same. They're just bored of dual tower, and thus reaching higher ranks for people like me is almost impossible, because every time we're facing usually heavy krakens or very high VIPs. Like, for example, quite a few of these people, I would think they are VIP 15. I think one or two or so in here might be VIP 14, but from what I kind of can imagine, like, majority of these are very high above even VIP 15. So fighting is rather quite difficult depending on what kind of breakthroughs these guys have. And as you can see, even quite a few of these fights above 4,300 I managed to stall out. Basically what happens in these matches is I face burst versus burst, and we end up killing each other heroes, so to the point that I don't have Avril, I don't have any single mage left alive. Similar for the other guy, like majority of the DPS in terms of archers, heroes, there is nothing, and then it just becomes like a waste of I guess 4 minutes. And I think I have like 3 or 4 draws, so this is the second one. Yeah, the trees, I think I lost majority of my DPS. Yeah, majority of my DPS died in here, so I didn't really have that much to finish the trees off. He had like 3 trees alive. The majority of his heroes are even dead as well. But if I lose DPS in terms of mages, there is really nothing that can actually finish off trees, and that's how friggin' annoying they are. So after that, I even got a stall in terms of some points below, but this guy is from, I guess, IC. So they have, or should have, some proper formations or stuff. But again, pretty much stalling out against trees, and a couple of trees remain alive. In terms of heroes, most of the heroes are down. So I only have Valerie, Anticipant, and Ophidia as DPS left alive. And as you can see, the DPSs are actually pretty friggin' bonkers. However, from what I noticed, something happened with friggin' Valerie, and they're not really able to do almost any damage towards the trees. Now I know that she's like more of an area time DPS, but the further the patches go, it's like it says, but burning damage taken is increased by a lot more. However, the damage that they're taking from Valerie or so, like the burning like it means almost nothing. I mean, even other mages like probably Avril would deal more damage towards the trees if my Avril didn't even die than friggin' Valerie. I'm not really sure. Like, prior to the Stronghold thing and update, like I think, what, 30 days ago, 25 days ago, the trees were falling rather quite quick, right? But something happened, right? And like the trees has just become immortal. I'm not sure if it happened on trees, or on mages or stuff like that, but I have a lot harder time to pass the trees than I did before. Now, a lot of things can come into mind, like shadow patches or shadow nerfs, which they don't add to patch notes, and that was even shown or explained a couple of times in quite a few videos, that stuff changed without it being in the patch notes. So anything could have happened in terms of the code and whatever and whatever. And this is a fourth draw in like what, 15, 20 fights. And this one was pretty much, I guess, the closest draw that we would have. I don't have any DPS. He has Valerie, but I think his Valerie is range build. Or no, but his Valerie is not built to clear the rather front line. It's more of a range sort of built to focus more heroes. But yeah, not enough damage. I do believe we ended up tanking quite a bit. Yeah, and also a lot of healing should have been done. Oh wait, no healing, so just no damage on the field. Okay. As you can see, 4 skeleton squads took no damage. Oh yeah. So, probably the most closest fight that I had in terms of all of these is the last one that I had against this 18 million core. So, yeah, this was the last fight that we had. He has Castle 51. He has more research in terms of his army, more health, more stuff like that. I'm not sure of this guild in particular, though. But let's check what happened. So, his Stalkers don't have Divine Covenants, not as good resistances. However, I do believe his Dragon has all the tier 4s unlocked. Yeah, so his heroes actually pack a punch now. He has Aura Blast, Dragon Scale, and Void Eater. So some, I guess, tankiness can be added from Void Eater. And also, majority of his damage heroes, that being mages, rogues, even some paladins or gladiators, are all level 71. And level 71 is quite a lot, even if he doesn't have high attack value. So likely he's going for the older build in terms of just having a lot of buffs and having high level buffs and stuff like that. Yeah, and honestly, like, I think he has a range Valerie build. I'm not sure, but we're gonna check how far his Valerie can fire. So, we face Burst versus Stall. He activates, I guess, the Araxias. I just went full-blown Burst in terms of the damage. Valerie, Avril. Now, I'm doing some damage, but it doesn't seem like a lot. His Balrog is in the front line in terms of being damaged by Tisafin and stuff like that. And my Burst side is surviving for quite a long time in terms of the damage and the healing received, but my Balrog is also frontline in terms of his Dragon. So his Balrog died fairly quickly, and his Stall side is slowly collapsing. However, since my, let's say, Valerie is more inclined to do damage to here and not here in terms of the skeletons, I will be, I guess, not stopped, but rather stuck, trying to kill these. Like, as you can see, now she's firing at this side, but it's not enough, and then my Stall side is just being cleared because I didn't provide more healing. These skeletons closer to Balrog didn't really survive that much, and after that, I'm still stuck on a couple of skeletons, but my Stall side is being cleared rather a bit faster. So he does have a Valerie range build, because that Valerie is reaching Basric, she's reaching Avril as well. So if he had Arcanist Fury, she likely could have killed these skeletons quicker, and the fight would have ended faster. However, he didn't, and he still has the range from Valerie, so that Valerie just knocked invincibility on Ophidia and Saizo, and they're still burning from the Valerie. So Tisafin, Saizo, and Ophidia all died because of the range Valerie build, And in the end, that kind of proved to be the deciding factor in this fight in particular. But yeah, that was a pretty close fight, not gonna lie. Just one random ball killed all 3 of my remaining DPS heroes. Otherwise, if he didn't, likely the fight could have been a little bit different, because I think my Tisafin would have focused their dragon. But yeah, that Valerie range build sometimes can be annoying. Like, probably 90 to 95% of the time, it's gonna be useless. But when it's useful, it actually is friggin' useful. But yeah, that's pretty much it for climbing in the dual tower, I suppose. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna reach over 4,400. Though knowing me, I will just try 4,500 and probably just take a picture or so at the highest point rank reach, because that for me is like the go-to. I mean, to reach 4,500 is a feat, and reaching anything above is likely impossible unless you're a very heavy spender. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That was, I suppose, quite a journey from almost 4,400 to literally like 4,250 or something like that. And even then managed to lose a couple of fights there due to people still climbing. But yeah, do let me know in the comments down below what you think, or what ranking do you think you're gonna finish yourself. Thanks for watching, guys. And if you would wish to support me more than just watching my videos, I have made a Patreon page where you would be able to do just that, as well as I would be able to help you out more in terms of formations, PvP, heroes, and stuff like that. As well as I would like to thank 2 of my Patreons, Scott and Near. Really appreciate it for the support. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care and stay safe out there.